Tonight, we are tracking Tropical Storm Hermine as it's slowly beginning to push into places like New Bern, as well as Greenville, Kitty Hawk, places like Norfolk, and Virginia Beach. You see the brand new advisory from the National Hurricane Center. It's about 30 miles to the west, southwest of Wilmington, North Carolina. You see the eye right there, and you see winds still the same, 50 miles an hour, moving northeast at about 22 miles per hour. The minimum central pressure is right around 997 right now, and Cape Hatteras about 180 miles to the west southwest. You see very heavy rain. Show you also the severe warnings tonight. Look at these. There's a million of them. Oh, we have flash flood warnings as well as tornado watches. Those tornado watches expire in about an hour from now, about midnight. But we're also watching the threat for severe weather along with this, where we have also the threat for tornadoes. We're watching for a flash flood warning right now for central and eastern Garnett counties in North Carolina until 11:30. Let's zoom in a little bit closer into this. We also have a tropical storm warning that's still in effect for that area. And we have another flash flood warning for Bladen and western Pender counties. Emergency management in Bladen and Pender counties reported widespread flooding from there. And then we move a little bit more north into Newport News, where we're watching this places like Virginia Beach under a severe thunder or under a tropical storm warning. Then we have a aerial flood warning. This does include Columbia. That one expires at 5:30 tomorrow morning, so be on alert for that. And we have a flood warning for the rivers there. Crest, May Crest. I think it's cresting right now. And then moving a bit to the west, where we're watching a little bit of severe weather. This was tornado warning, and I like this one a lot. Northern Cheyenne and northern Wallace counties in Colorado and Kansas. That one expires right around 12:15. Then we're watching this flash flood warning for western Dundee County until 1:15 in Nebraska. We'll move a little bit more north into Montana as well as North Dakota, where we're currently watching a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Golden Valley as well as Williams, Billings, and McKenzie counties in North Dakota that expires at 10:45 Central, 9:45 Mountain Time. And then we have this severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Macomb, Richland, Prairie, Dawson, and Wybuck counties until 9:30. Expect 60 mile per hour wind gust with that. And we take you down into places like the Ewer Creek or Mount Trouble, where they're currently under a flash flood warning. Looks like the rain's tapered off there, but what we're again really watching is just tropical storm Hermine, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is the water vapor imagery. Now, this is really interesting because it's starting to actually break up as the temperature is getting a little bit cooler out. But I think this is such a cool map because you see the stationary front right there. And that's been slowly really over the same area all day today. But we see this dry air that's in place right now, right along the area of the stationary front. Now we have this whole trough that's going to be pressing into the storm that's going to be making this an extra tropical storm, which would no longer be a tropical storm. Now you see that's what they're talking about in the cone. Let me go ahead and see if they updated the cone. They did update the cone. Okay, so they have this a little bit more to the east now. All right, this is very interesting. I'm just I'm on the fly right now and watching this. So this is a brand new cone. It was a little bit different. It was a little bit more western before, but several models are not agreeing on everything. It's like all over the place right now. But we're watching the threat for possible storm surge really all along from New Jersey all the way down to North Carolina, where there's still tropical storm warnings. I think they're going to cancel these ones for South Carolina as well as North Carolina probably by tomorrow afternoon, and I think all that's going to be done. Also, Virginia Beach, you have to make sure for that. But I don't think this is going to be another Sandy. I mean, it's sort of like it. It's going to be extra tropical, like I said, because again, we have all this moisture. This whole trough's going to bring it extra tropical, but it's definitely going to be pretty similar to Sandy, just not as large. And then we have Rainbow Top, which you could see the whole characteristics of the storm from this angle. So you see this whole line. This actually brought a flash flood warning down into the Tampa Bay area earlier today. But you see this thunderstorm development and that, and I think that may have brought down a tornado in Davis, North Carolina earlier today. Reports on social media like correlation coefficient going crazy with tornado debris, debris from that. But yeah, you see very intense thunderstorm activity there, and also into the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and then you see it's just spinning around there. It's that tropical storm. And then we're also watching the winds. The winds are another factor into this. The winds are at 50 miles an hour right now, but I'm going to. Can I get the graphic up? Thank you. So again, 50 miles per hour, and it's moving right around 997. But I do want to show you what's all going on through here. So you see, let me go ahead and check if I can. No. So you see the swirl, and it's swirling around here. The system's swirling all around, and it's pushing all around this way and that way. It's a classic tropical system. So it's definitely something to watch throughout the next few days. Definitely something to keep track on. Can we get to Leicester really quick or no? Can we get to Leicester? I'll do Leicester really, really quick. I promise. Okay, I just want to show you Leicester really quick. This is. Can we bring up SSD? Thank you. Visible satellite, and then rainbow top on storm. This tornado watch while I'm blown. I know I'm going a little bit all over the place tonight. Sorry about this. You see tornado watch. This does include New Bern as well as Cape Hatteras as well as just the southeast of Elizabethtown. That goes and that's in effect until midnight tonight. So that's in effect for another 49 minutes. And then I want to show you this. This is visible satellite of Leicester here. It's a very, very strong system. It's been like this really all time. I think it's on a Miss Hawaii, although they do have hurricane watches for the northern islands of Hawaii. But I think it's just on a push slowly to the northwest and then to the northeast. See if I could get my other graphic going. Can I get my other graphic going for this? No, that's so you see Leicester again, and that tornado watch there. And I think for the rest of the night, we're gonna slowly watch that push to the northeast. So I think that's over with now. So it's no longer a real threat, at least as of right now. I think it's going to slowly push off to the northeast throughout tonight, and that tornado threat's going to slowly diminish, even though there's a tornado watch right now. And then tomorrow, not really watching for a threat, but on Sunday, we're looking at Aberdeen, as well as Pierre, Huron, as well as Valley City, Fargo, Grand Forks, excuse me, Watertown, as well as West Fargo could all be seeing that threat for severe thunderstorms, maybe a possible tornado or two, as well as that upper trough over the western U.S. will progress eastward on Sunday. Can I get SSD here? See all the tropical